It's day 212.
Of the 29th year and beyond. Well, it's Sunday, but it's also St. Patty's Day.
Oh, that's right, and I'm not wearing green.
No, not at all.
But I'm not Irish.
But you're not Irish, okay. I'm not Irish either.
Oh, top of the morning to you, old sister.
Well, you could be part Irish, I don't know. You need to check that out.
You were just wrong.
But what I want to talk about is, just this type of thing. It's a holiday for some people. Other people, it's not. And you get into a marriage, sometimes you'll be in a situation where one celebrates something, one celebrates. Say, for instance, if someone marries someone that's Jewish and someone that's Christian.
Okay.
And so there may be that conflict of holidays. So you've got someone that celebrates the Jewish holidays and someone that celebrates the Christian holidays.
Okay.
How do you handle that?
Well, going into it, you would want to discuss those things. And then some people, they may be of a different faith background, but they may not be active in their faith. So it really doesn't matter. But if both participants are active in their faith and their beliefs, then those are significant things to discuss before the I do's, because it has a lot of bearing on how children may be raised, things that are of importance to one person that need to be important to both.
That's right.
So I mean, it has the potential to just cause some more careful planning, if you will, and a heightened awareness of why things are a priority.
That's right. And one of the challenges that I think that a lot of times it comes really into play is when you do have children and then you're trying to, make some decisions about how your children see this part of their family heritage. But I think heritage is important regardless of whether you're an active participant. Because I know for my son, one of the things he often wonders, because he found, I guess what they call it when you have like I don't know what it's called. When you have a shield. He found a shield that had like the Dowling name attached to it.
Okay.
And so he wondered, okay, well, are we related to these people that have this shield, And so, I think it's important to sort of research that out, but encourage your children to sort of, find out about their heritage. So whether or not they're part Irish.
So, when you talk about family crest and those kinds of things, it depends on how deep you want to go and how far back you want to go, how much that really matters to one. But getting back to the differences of what's important, different holidays that folks celebrate and that kind of thing, I think that lines up with when the Bible talks about being evenly yoked.
Yeah.
Because certain things prior to a marriage can create challenges that otherwise don't have to be. And so you want to be mindful of that. The more that you line up with what a person believes and aspires to, the more effortless, I would say, that it will allow your journey to be. Not to say that you can't have differences, because you're going to have differences, right? But I would say you would want to have as much sure footing as possible than always finding yourself with uphill battles, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because there are some things that are more even to mesh together than others. Say if you have someone that celebrates a Muslim versus Christianity, I mean, that's a big stretch in terms of maybe those trying to find some kind of common ground where you could raise children, because if someone decides that they're not practicing their faith right now, but what happens when they decide, or if they decide to do it and they do want to practice their faith, it can cause a division in the marriage that sometimes is not repairable.
So, whether you're celebrating St. Patrick's Day or not.
I'm representing his Irish side of the family.
Until tomorrow, if the Lord says the same.
Bye.